If you have federal student loans, that monthly payment can easily feel like a burden. The CARES Act gave those with federal student loans a nice break from making payments throughout the turbulent economic fallout of the pandemic. However, another benefit that many didn't realize is that if you made payments on your student loans during the last 24 months, you can ask for a refund of your payments. In this video, let's take a closer look at what you need to know about getting a refund on your federal student loans and whether you should consider it or not. Hey everyone, this is Andy Hill with The College Investor, investing and personal finance for millennials. If you're new to the channel and like what you hear, please hit subscribe so you're ready when our next video comes out. Thanks. Let's talk about the CARES Act and student loan payments. If you're a borrower with federal student loans, the CARES Act stepped in to pause your federal student loan payments when the pandemic disrupted the economy. Not only did the new legislation pause your payment due dates, but it also set the interest rate on your loan to 0. The benefits began on March 13th, 2020. After multiple extensions, these benefits are currently available to you until December 31st, 2022.
Actually, there's been a change even as we were recording this video. The end of the payment pause, now the latest would be 60 days after June 30th, 2023. Stay tuned for more details on thecollegeinvestor.com.
If you decided to continue making payments to your federal student loans after March 13th, 2020, that would effectively help you to get out of debt faster, but there was no obligation to keep up with your payments during this system-wide pause. Maybe you're wondering, what student loans are eligible for a refund then? Well, the last 2 years have been a roller coaster ride for all of us. Your income may have expanded or contracted or both in recent months due to the rapidly changing economy. With that, you may want to get a refund on those extra student loan payments due to a change in your financial situation. If you made a student loan payment during the suspension period, you are eligible for a Department of Education refund. Specifically, the loan must meet the following requirements. Federal student loans only. Unfortunately, private student loans aren't eligible for a refund. Also, direct loans and Department of Education held FFEL loans only. Commercially held FFEL loans don't qualify. And the payment window. You can only receive a refund on student loan payments made between March 13th, 2020 and December 31st, 2022.
Again, yeah, this is a change. The end of the payment pause, the latest would be 60 days after June 30th, 2023. That's the latest information we have.
If you made student loan payments before the start of March 13th, 2020, those payments won't be eligible for a refund. Okay, now let's talk about how to get a refund on your federal student loan payments. If you want to get a refund on your federal student loan payments, here's how to create your student loan fund request. Step 1, gather payment information. The first step is to track down which payments you want to have refunded. Look for the payment amount and the date of your payment. If you made the payment between March 13th, 2020 and December 31st, 2022, it is eligible for a refund. Most servicers will require proof of payment. So get a copy of your online student loan payment history, your bank statements showing the transaction, or a payment confirmation email. Step number 2, talk to your loan servicer. Once you have the details about the payments you'd like refunded, it's time to reach out to your loan servicer. Let them know that you'd like a refund on eligible payments. Depending on your servicer, you may be able to reach out over the phone. That might be the best option because this is a relatively unique request, but an email or a secure message will also work too. Here's a template we put together so you can use it when you're making your request. It goes a little something like this. To whom it may concern, I am eligible for a student loan payment refund due to the CARES Act. I'd like my payments made from X date to X date refunded. Let me know if you need any additional information. Thank you. Pretty good, huh? After you hear back from the servicer, they should let you know how the payment will be processed. Typically, the servicer will send the refund back via the original payment method. So if you made a payment through your checking account, the funds should be deposited there. Step 3, wait! Once your refund request is received and processed by your loan servicer, it will be sent over to the Treasury Department for processing. It will likely take 4 to 6 weeks from when you first request your refund until you get the payment in your bank account. Maybe you're wondering, well, should I ask for a refund? Well, a refund on your student loan payments isn't always the best option. After all, if you get a refund now, you'll eventually have to pay back those funds later. Let's explore when pursuing a student loan refund actually makes sense. Financial hardship. Yeah, a lot can happen in 2 years. Your financial picture may have been stable in March of 2020. At that point, continuing to make payments on your student loans throughout the pause may have made financial sense for you with your goals. But if life has thrown some challenges your way recently, your financial picture may look dramatically different now. For example, a job loss or increase in your everyday expenses may make it difficult for you to make ends meet. If you're experiencing financial hardship, those student loan payments could come in handy right now. With that, pursuing a refund might be the right move. Or you're seeking loan forgiveness. If you're seeking a student loan forgiveness option, then a refund on your student loan payments is the most financially efficient option. That's because the months of forbearance allowed by the CARES Act will continue to count towards your forgiveness eligibility. As such, by making payments on your loans, you're giving the government extra money that likely would be forgiven. Never give the government extra money if you don't have to. For example, if you are pursuing forgiveness through the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program, each month of the public service employment from March 13th, 2020 to December 31st, 2022 will automatically count for PSFL, making a big difference. So there's no reason to pay more than you need to. With President Biden announcing that they're forgiving $10,000 to $20,000 in student loans, you should definitely ask for a refund if you're going to be shortchanged in your loan forgiveness. For example, if you had a $10,000 loan in March 2020 and paid $5,000 during the last 2 years, you want to request a refund so you get the maximum loan forgiveness. This will be automatic in some cases, but you can expedite the process by calling now. If you paid off your loans during the pandemic and you didn't have to, you can also request a refund and have your loans reinstated. In the end, if you made federal student loan payments from March 13th, 2020, the CARES Act states that you are entitled to a refund if you want it. The refund is a worthwhile possibility for those who need the funds now or want to take advantage of the forgiveness option. But if your finances are in a good position and you aren't pursuing forgiveness, you may want to hold off on this influx of cash and enjoy the fact that your loans are paid down a bit. Thanks for hanging out today. This is Andy from The College Investor, and we'll see you in the next video.